At this time, I would like to invite Theo Angelis forward, who is going to give us a special announcement regarding the National Remembrance of Archons.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much. I will be very brief because I know just a few weeks ago, Chris Bennis Jr. gave a presentation about who the Archons are, what the mission is, and how we protect and honor the head of our church, His All Holiness, Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew. Today is Archon Sunday, and we pause to reflect today on how we can help our church and its leaders. As Archons, we are focused relentlessly on preserving religious freedom and keeping and preserving our ecumenical patriarchate. There are 5 primary issues that we focus on, and if you're interested in how you can help with these issues, please contact myself, Cliff Argue, John, or Paul Plumas, or Chris Pallas. So there, like I said, there are 5 issues. The first is that the patriarchate is not recognized under Turkish law. Because of that, our church cannot even own its own churches and monasteries in that country. It's something we're working very hard to change. The second is that the Turkish government controls the election of new patriarchs and requires that they be from Turkey itself. That puts an incredible burden because the number of Orthodox Christians in Turkey has been dwindling over the years, and it's something that we're working very hard to fix. The third is that the Halki Seminary, which was open for 130 years before it was closed in 1971, remains closed today despite promises from the Turkish government that it will reopen. Again, that's a primary priority for us that we're focused on. We're also seeking to reclaim historical properties that the church has owned for millennia within Turkey so that the church can once again have the resources and the glory that it needs for the worship of God. And finally, we're working to ensure that our patriarch is recognized as the spiritual leader of 300 million Orthodox Christians and not, as is presently the case in Turkey, confined only to leading the Orthodox Christians in that country itself. Now is a particularly important time for our church. As many of you know, the Patriarch is meeting with Pope Leo and the heads of the churches of Alexandria, Jerusalem, and Antioch on the 1700th anniversary of our Nicene Creed that we say in every divine liturgy. It's a time for Christian unity, it's a time for religious freedom, and we're there to help make it happen. So please, if you'd like to help, come find us and let us all be part of a greater future. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Theo. We have a special presentation. Alex?
Good morning. This morning, we're going to be awarding the Axios Award. This is an award that we normally present on our feast day, the St. Demetrius feast day, and it just wasn't the right day to present the award to this particular person. Normally, our parish council president gives this award. He just wasn't able to make it today. He had a family obligation. You know, the Parishioner of the Year is an award of service. I think that's pretty obvious. And the Axios Award is also an award of service, but we think of it as a distinguished award of service. Normally, when we receive the nominations are full of recognition of a person's service, their time, the talents that they give to the church. Normally, they do things without being asked. For example, as you walk down to the hall, to the large hall this morning for our social hour, you're going to notice Christmas decorations. This was done by the Beautification Committee, not the Axios Award winner. But I just wanted to give you an example of members of our community that come in and give up their time. So these individuals and the Axios Award winner, they dedicate their lives to the church selflessly. So without any further ado, I would like to read the nomination letter This person was nominated for the 2025 Axios Award. He's well known throughout the community for his devotion to St. Demetrius and for his many charitable contributions over the years. This person served as a chanter during the 90s and willingly chanted at times in the 2000s when called upon. In 2023, when one of our young adult members was interested in learning how to chant, Kostas gave this young man encouragement and private lessons in Greek without accepting a fee, just did it on his own time. It would be hard to imagine a Pascha or festival at St. Demetrius without the winner's avgo lemon soup. Kostas Antonopoulos. Kostas made avgo lemon soup during the pandemic. He made avgo lemon during the pandemic. Kostas, on many occasions, deliberately timed his return to Seattle from Greece to make avgo lemon for the festival. In addition, for the many years, Kostas he is the individual in our community who orders the salmon for our annual Palm Sunday luncheon. Kostas has been a supporter of the church for many years than many of us can remember. Due to his love for the church, continuing support of our parish, regular church attendance, and a kind heart, I believe Kostas embodies what it means to receive the Axios Award. Congratulations, Kostas.
Come on over here, guys. Let's get a picture. Axios.